Hey guys, just finished vlogging and I thought before I pack the camera away again for the final time before the move, I would go ahead and do a quick book haul because while I've been at the old house packing, I have received some things, so figured I might as well show you. And, you know, more ways to procrastinate before I go back to packing and the monotony of that. So, what I've gotten recently, just earlier today in fact, I got a copy of Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt, which I love. This book brings back some serious childhood feels. It is turning 40 next year, which is crazy. It was written in 1975, so for the 40th anniversary they're doing a big blog tour and I'm going to be part of that. So in January you'll get to see my coverage of Tuck Everlasting, but if you somehow missed out on this as a child, get it, read it, share it with kids in your life. I think this is an absolute classic and I think it's going to be around for a long time to come. I just love it. This is one of those books that really kind of stuck with me and emotionally affected me as a kid. There were a number, but this was definitely one of the first. So maybe I'll talk about that in a vlog sometime, some of those books that really just got you in the gut as a kid, but this would definitely be on the list. I got a copy of Jane Austen's First Love by Siri James. I was part of the blog tour for this as well, and my stop is already up, so if you would like to see that, you can go check that out. And if you're seeing this early enough, or if I'm getting this up early enough, there's also a huge, awesome giveaway going on, so if you are a Janeite, definitely look into that because it's like killer prizes, and multiple prizes, and international. So I will leave the link to my stop below. But yeah, definitely check out that post. I, of course, am a Janeite. You already know this, so I never say no to some Jane Austen. From Library Thing, I won a copy of Stitching Snow by R.C. Lewis, and I didn't realize, I don't think, or maybe I did and just forgot, that I had entered for the audiobook. So I have the audiobook of Stitching Snow. And I'm no longer commuting. Probably why I entered for the audiobook. Figured, you know, it could be something to do on my commute. But I am trying to read more audiobooks or listen to more audiobooks, you know what I mean. Definitely am curious about this one and we'll give it a try. I mean, I've been wanting to read this one anyway, so I will try to listen to it before Fairy Tale Fortnight. Maybe even sooner to kind of give you guys a good idea of it. You know, I wonder, probably should have listened to this while I was packing. But I didn't. From Scholastic Point, I got an unsolicited copy of What Waits in the Woods by Kieran Scott, which I hadn't actually heard of. Looks like it's a middle grade book. Creepy and dark, I would imagine. Yeah, wilderness retreat with some kids and then they find a body in the woods and thriller, all of that good stuff. This one comes out sometime. This one comes out at the end of March, so still a bit of a wait on this one. But if you'd like to hear an excerpt of it, then let me know and I will record one and share it with you before it comes out. I also bought the book What's Left of Me, but I've already packed that one away, so I can't show you that. But I went to Ollie's and of course I had to come out with the book. Surprisingly, only one though. And I also got a copy of The Madness of Mr. Darcy by Alexa Adams, which again is already packed away, but I've talked about Alexa before. She's been on the blog always for all of my Jane Austen events, and this one is a darker take on Pride and Prejudice for her, and it also takes place quite a bit away from the original bulk of the story as far as years. It takes place years and years on, heading into a more Victorian time, so I'm really intrigued by that and curious to see how it comes out. But that is out now, and I will leave links to all of the books below so that you can check them out if you are interested in them. I think that's all I've got recently, hopefully, because if it's something else that's already packed away, I'll probably forget that I had never included it in the haul by the time I get to the house and start unpacking and trying to refill my bookshelves, so fingers crossed that that's everything, but I believe it is, so I will end this here. I did forget one. I also got a copy of First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen, which I won from Shelf Awareness, I believe. I think so. This one comes out in January, and I didn't realize when I entered for it that it was actually a sequel. The little synopsis that they had that went along with the giveaway I don't think made reference to the fact that it was a sequel, but it is. It's kind of a follow-up, or at least set in the same world as her first book, which was called Garden Spells, and I don't believe that I have that one, and I know I haven't read it. I do have a book by her, The Girl Who Chased the Moon, and I might have another book by her too, but I haven't read anything by her. This one sounded good, so I thought this would be the first one, but now I'm thinking I probably can't read it yet, so we'll see. I might give it a try, but I don't want anything to be spoiled for the first book, so I don't know, we'll see. But this one comes out in January, so if you would like to hear a bit from it, let me know. And I think that really is all now. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the books in the comments, and of course, as always, happy reading!